Seems like it happened just yesterday, but it's been more than 3 years since the Deepwater Horizon rig exploded in the Gulf. 11 workers killed, nearly 5 million barrels of oil spewed into the Gulf. Businesses all along the Gulf Coast were affected by the spill, and BP agreed to help make up for the lost dollars. But now they say a lot of those claims that they're paying out are not related to the spill, and a federal appeals court apparently agrees. Local attorney Anthony Garcia is with the Alvarez Garcia law firm. He has represented many clients who are filing claims related to the spill. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
When I saw this the other day, I wanted to call you and talk to you about it because I didn't even know this was coming, and I didn't know that it had happened. So does this mean that all claims from the BP spill have been stopped or halted?
The good news here is that it's not over. This is a temporary hold, and it only relates to business economic loss claims.
Okay, which means, and you were on the show a while back explaining that even though you might be able to say, you can't say that oil affected me, it may have affected my ability to keep making a living, like the veterinarian whose business fell off because people couldn't afford to bring their dogs in. I mean, that's the kind of things that are out there that are claims can be made, right?
And those rules haven't changed. What BP has recently attempted to do is tighten the strike zone and create additional hurdles for legitimate claimants to go through in order to be properly compensated under the agreement.
I want to read this one too. BP took out an ad in the Wall Street Journal that claims an adult escort service used unsigned 2012 tax returns to support a claim for lost income due to the oil spill. The escort service was awarded $173,000 for its claim. I mean, clearly they shouldn't have gotten that money.
Well, I don't think so, Russell. I think there's a settlement agreement in place, and BP had over a year to a year and a half to negotiate that settlement agreement. And these are high-powered attorneys. They know what they're doing. So they set the criteria. This company, who, as far as I know, is a legitimate company that's based in a Florida Gulf Coast region under the settlement agreement, applied. They provided tax returns, P&Ls, went through the vetting process, and they were compensated.
All right, so what are you telling people now if they think they have a claim against BP? How much time do they have left to file?
The deadline to file is April 2014, okay? If you're a business in a Florida Gulf Coast county, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, you need to be vetted. You need to investigate your own books. And there's nothing wrong with looking into your financial history. At the very least, it's a learning experience. Your tax returns and your monthly P&Ls are extremely important when determining whether or not you lost money between May and December of 2010.
Okay. Hey, got to leave it there. Thank you for coming in, shedding some light on this.
Thanks for having me.
I know this could get confusing if you just read it, so thank you. And good to see you. Charlie's back in a couple of minutes. Sports memorabilia of all kinds, what we're talking about. We'll be right back.